Hi folks, I'm Corey. It's been a while since my last attempt at wading into the frozen entree pool. In an act of sheer desperation, and with about zero thought about potential consequences, I decided to make my way into the United States to continue the search. Because what could go wrong, right? Now, what I failed to take into consideration was the inauguration of the new president. One of the conditions of my release involves prohibition against uttering his name. But I digress. There was reasonable expectation about some impact from this event. Longer lines at the border, as people rushed to re-enter the country while they were still allowed. Increased traffic at the food stores, as people stocked up for possible disaster. General hysteria, crying, disbelief, etc. The horrendous immigration ban was not a complete surprise. But a border wall with Canada? Constructed in 36 hours? Built entirely of birch trees felled by a renegade army of expatriate beavers? Shame. That's right, you hide. Who saw that coming? You are dead to me. Long story short, I end up being arrested, attempting to breach the new border with a chainsaw. I mean, we've all been there. Am I right? Fast forward several weeks and I was pushed out of a moving car at the side of a road. Never leave Canada. With stern orders to cross the Michelina Bridge and never speak of... I've said too much. The trip was wonderful, and the US is awesome! Though sadly, no replacement entree. Tear! Apparently all their resources are tied up in trying to purchase multiple copies of Rosetta Stone's introductory Russian. Go figure. But for now, join me as we go in search of the next cashew chicken. Now for today, I'm going to be trying a chicken entree that just screams authentic Italian. I'm speaking, of course, of Michelina's. Specifically the chicken Caesar meal, just like the Romans used to make. All hail Caesar! The entree clocks in at a scant 255 grams, with 260 calories but a disturbing 700 milligrams of sodium. Yikes! Radiatore pasta, which I'm told in Italian means radiator. Sorry for the mispronunciation, Frank. The pasta scares me. I have a bad association with radiators. But hey, it's not like I was chained to one for several days while being sprayed with a garden hose. Hold me. Red pepper, broccoli, and chunks of chicken breast. All mixed up in what looks like a creamy, cheesy white sauce. Incidentally, the claim is 40% of your total required daily vitamin C. Not much vitamin C in the meals at the border detention center. Got scurvy. Trust me, you don't want to see my gums. Starving me? No. All the Chinese buffet you could eat. This meal looks to have some promising positives aside from its limited quantity, so let's heat it up. First of all, it's Michelina's, so I'm always deeply suspicious of an entree that doesn't give you a tray and makes the box the tray. Just seems cheap. Alright, so here's the entree. We got our pasta, we got our vegetables, we got our sauce kind of happening. Doesn't look terrible, smells pretty good. Let's give the chicken a try. Chicken's okay. Chicken's pretty moist, flavorful. Has really picked up a lot of the kind of the cheese flavor of the sauce. So we're off to a good start here. Let's give a little bit of the pasta a try. Now obviously this isn't rice, but what are you gonna do? Pasta's pretty good. Not too mushy, not too hard. Kind of a nice in-between, little on the soft side, but definitely within reason. Got the same broccoli problem here though. Stem. Think I know where they're cutting some of their corners. Lesson. It's important to stay well nourished because, you know, nobody wants to die. Okay, the sauce is congealing a little quickly here. This hasn't been out of the microwave very long and already we're starting to thicken, so must hurry. Got something with the broccoli, we got a little bit of red pepper there, we got the chicken, we got the pasta. The whole enchilada, let's go. You know, it's okay. The cheese sauce is kind of bland. Again, the quantity is a little lacking, but 98 cents, really. Radiators. Oh heck, I'm hungry. No sudden moves. No eye contact. Yeah, it's all kind of gumming up too fast here. It's all getting stuck together like as one of the ingredients is glue and a Parmesan Caesar sauce. Interesting story. A certain Roman emperor was on his way to have dinner at a young lady's house. He tried to work up all his courage to steal the recipe that evening, but he was too chicken to seize her sauce. All hail Caesar! What? Okay, I'm all for modest portioning, but come on, really? I've seen chickpeas bigger than this. Come on, Michelinas. Get it together. Got some broccoli florets here, but they are few and far between. Okay, most of the entree at this point is kind of a soggy mess, so kind of losing its appeal. Sort of like the U.S. government. Disappointing, though. Could have been a really good economical entree. So much for authentic Italian. Aye. Really disappointed because after the last couple of weeks, which I'm not legally allowed to discuss, I guess I was really hoping by now that there'd be something that had clearly revealed itself to be a viable option. But never fear, I have a lead on something for next week. Very promising. In the meantime, what to pair? I guess given the nouveau cuisine element of this entree, I might suggest a jaunty Beaujolais, or possibly a glass of Tang. But in the absence of those two options, I will hasten to recommend the White Zinfandel from the Gallo family, with the convenient screw cap. Beaver? Damn! Running out of chicken entrees, running out of hope. But I will not be deterred. With my collection of faithful forest friends and my wits about me, I will continue to search for that elusive replacement. Is it bad that they punched holes in this? So until next time, Canada, keep your chainsaw lubricated. Bon appetit, and the quest continues. Oh, look. He's a patriot. All is forgiven.